Welcome to Dark Magic, a Magic Isn't Real spooky special released at the scariest time of year, early December. Thank you for listening to this special episode of Magic Isn't Real. You've seen us at our best, now see us at our worst. This was a wild two-shot. We were planning on only releasing it on the Patreon, but we decided it was just so full of goofs you guys had to see it on the main feed. The finale portion will be released on our Patreon in the near future. This whole deal was fun and crazy, and I never should have offered to pick up the mantle of being a DM, but buckle up, because we got absolute gems of goofs coming your way. Content warnings for this episode include death of a child, lots of violence, language, innuendo, lots of drug use, highly inappropriate drug use. Seriously, just don't do any of the things we do in this episode. Also, we now have merch. Check out our website, linked in the episode description, for access to our merch page. All right, I think that about wraps it up. Enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome to Dark Magic?
Something feels weird.
A creepy, spooky season special ran by yours truly, Kayla Temshiv.
Holy
Who
fuck.
are you?
I
That's
know.
crazy.
What's going on here?
You're not Dustin?
It's weird on this side of the screen.
I'm not in fact Dustin.
It smells a little on this side of the screen.
I will be your game master this evening.
What the fuck is
What?
that smell?
I know. The spell is of ether, brimstone, and death.
Old candy.
Old The scariest thing of all, candy corn.
I was going to say old people.
Old people. Joined with me for the first time ever is my boo, but also my boo. Dustin Parsons.
I love it. Hey guys, I'm Dustin Parsons. I am going to be playing Kannesh Hallisway, a 98-year-old halfling conjuration wizard who can't seem to conjure a tagline at the moment. I do hot yoga, and I'm single. Find me on Meet My Other Hatfling at Kannesh the Hottish. I don't know.
Be gentle. It's his first time trying to do a tagline.
Sorry, I'm not used to this, guys.
He is sweating profusely. Damn.
Hello, everyone. I'm still Jonah Pfeiffer, but this time, I'm not Ted Vardaman. I am playing Lloyd Bayfeather, the friendly school nurse with a bit of an edge to his past. Once a boxer, now his hands heal instead of harm. His tagline for this episode is going to be, tie shoes, kids. I don't want to see any skin knees.
Things that will come in handy this session. And that brings us to...
Hello, guys. I am Christian Contreras, he, him, and I almost said Brandon Rodriguez.
Nope.
No, wrong one.
Watch it.
You can take the man out of the Brandon, but you can't take the Brandon out of the man.
True.
I play Tom Blue, your level 5 fighter, also a human.
Also a white man.
Also a white
He's
man.
just a white guy.
I'm just a
Did
white
you
man.
guess anything else?
I love cosplaying as white men.
A former Kingsguard and now a history teacher. That's tagline.
That's my actual grandfather. Like, I don't.
Don't do papa like that.
Did you know I almost won the bearded gloves tourney?
Oh, I didn't do my character voice.
Quick,
Wait, that's the
Dustin,
voice
do
you're
your
going with?
character voice.
Yeah, man.
I think
That's
this is
it,
going to
bro.
be Kannesh. I think we're going to go with my kind of like a Heimerdinger sort of thing.
Yes, a wizard, but
I ended up with
I'm a
Morty.
wizard. I'm a wizard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you sound like
Tiny.
Morty.
I just want a good, clean fight.
with that accomplished, let's move on to our extraterrestrial credits.
What the
Ooh,
fuck?
what? We were not informed of this.
Wait,
No, you
what?
were
I had
not.
to do this ever.
Halloween
This
theme?
isn't.
Yes.
This isn't comfortable for me.
It's Halloween themed, motherfuckers.
Oh, shit.
It felt really weird not saying adjectives this time.
I'm going to give you the names of 4 Disney Channel original Halloween movie
Fucking
franchises.
shit.
And you are going to rank them by the one with the most movies to the one with the least movies.
Oh, that's fun.
You will only be in a fantasy world, so there will only be one question. If you don't get it, it'll be fine. Everyone ready?
All right,
I'm ready.
The list of movies are as followed. Movie franchises. Series. Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior. Halloween Town. Twitches, and Disney zombies. This is just to make Dustin sweat.
I've never thought that I ever had to do this in my life. This is an out-of-body experience.
They made sequels to Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior?
We don't know. It could be the one. Could have made 5. I don't know.
I don't recognize.
Yeah, Wendy
any
Wu
of those.
Prom Warrior.
So are we doing the least first and then...
Sure, rank them by least amount of movies in the series to most amount of movies in the series. Whenever we're ready, Dustin's going to start because this is the one chance we have to make Dustin do extra credit.
True.
All right, I got Wendy Wu. I'm pretty sure it's only one movie. Zombies, I think there are 2 because you wanted to watch them while intoxicated. It's a good bad watch. Halloween Town, I'm going to say, is the next one with 3. And then I've never heard of Twitches, so I'm going to say that's 4 that I've just blew under my radar.
All right, noted. Jonah?
I had the same first 2. I think Wendy Wu's the least, then Zombies, but then I have Twitches, and then I think Halloween Town was the most.
Interesting. Christian?
I've never heard of any of these. I said Zombies, then Twitches, then Wendy Wu, and then Halloween Town.
Both Jonah and Christian got 2 correct?
Oh.
Did I not get any?
You got Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior, right? There is only one Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior. There are 2 Twitches movies, Twitches and Twitches 2. There are 3 Disney Zombies movies.
Fucking
Damn.
And 4 Halloween Towns.
I just switched my middle 2. Damn, I almost got it.
So I will say Jonah and Christian, pick a
Gotta
number,
split
1
an
or
item.
2.
2.
Christian, you get a free reroll.
Hey.
Yeah.
Without further ado, let's tell a spooky story.
Ooh.
We open on a suburb, except it's super magical and stuff. It's like a fantasy suburb. So there's dragons in the sky and like spooky things. Anyway, it's very dark and spooky and you're in the suburbs, except they're magical.
I feel like I'm there.
No one sets a scene quite like I do. More description has been requested. So the wind whistles through the streets, almost empty, not quite. There's a couple of people walking. There, is that a dog? No. But it's really close. The houses are all well maintained. Perfectly manicured topiaries sit on the lawns, bearing images of griffins or centaurs or any variety of flying wild thing. It's a perfect city, a perfect neighborhood, if you will. If you look straight down and walk the length of the street, you'll arrive at City Hall, where we find our 3 council members. If you wouldn't mind introducing your characters as they stand in front of the City Hall doors.
So, as I was saying, I think we should lower the curb 6 inches so kids don't trip as hard if they step off the curb the wrong way.
I mean, being 2'11", I often trip over it myself. I'm not sure if it's just for kids. It's for anybody who happens to be, vertically closer to the ground than others.
What do you mean? You need the room for the drainage to go.
Well, maybe we could think of some alternate solutions for drainage. Like, we could...
Okay, so
Introductions.
describe what your characters look like as they're walking through the hallowed halls of this city council into their meeting room.
Lloyd, he's very weird looking for a dwarf. He has no beard. He's shaven, clean shaven, and he has close cropped short hair with gray on the sides, but it's pretty orangey red on top. He has huge cauliflower ears and a busted old broken looking nose from his years as a boxer, but a weirdly soft facial expression to accompany it. He's wearing a green and white striped polo shirt that is struggling to contain his fairly enormous gut that is tucked into his khaki shorts that have cargo pockets. His stumpy legs are clad in long white socks, tucked into white sneakers with white laces.
With him, as always,
is Kannesh Hallisway. Kannesh is standing at a sturdy 2'11", has some turquoise greenish pants on with a white button up, a tan sports coat with brown buttons, pine rim glasses, round glasses. He does have a beard, and he has a balding head. Doesn't walk around with a cane. His hands are always in his pockets.
and last but certainly not least,
we have Tom Blue with his good old fishing cap on, along with a very, very heavy piece of armor around him, which is kind of weighing him down, which makes me walk with a little hump in his back. He has a cane with him, wearing some very short khakis with lots of pockets on the sides. And he's also wearing flops.
That's how we bonded, was khaki cargo shorts.
The three of you aimlessly wander down this long corridor until you get to the room you recognize as your meeting room with the HOA. When you open the doors, you see just a remarkably bland, beige-toned square with one round table in the center surrounded by folding chairs. At the table is a Goliath woman with her head in her hands. You know her as Lady Archer, the chairperson of the HOA. In the corner is possibly the oldest man you've ever seen, Tatzel von Sickle, who is unconscious, and by Lady Archer's feet are something you've grown accustomed to seeing. A pair of slippers, and then all of a sudden it's a puppy, and then all of a sudden it's a pair of slippers again. You three are late.
Miss Archer, I thought we were going to replace the folding chairs with something a little more sturdy. I mean, one of those things gives way, and you're looking at 4 to 5 little metal
That seems like
impalements.
the kind of thing we'd address in the meetings, which started 45 minutes ago.
I'm sorry. When my kids needed a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Those kids
okay.
will be fine.
Not if they don't get their Neosporin, they won't.
Can you just take your seats, please? I can't do everything today. The kids kept me up all night. I can't do this. So you all take your seats. She grumbles and groans and pushes her hair back and says, I will now read back the list of approved movements. 'Tis the 30th day of the 8th month of the 666th lunar cycle. Mallory Archer presiding. New residents must play... What?
Nothing.
Item 1. New residents must pay tribute of 100 gold and or firstborn child before conjuring a new home. Gods know ours are perfectly satisfactory. Article 2. Depositing of spellcasting materials is only allotted every other fortnight on the day of the least sun. Article 3. Each household is limited to 2 small, non-awakened creatures or 1 large, granted they appear on the approved beast lists. No chimeras, please. Once was enough. And Article 4. No shrieking and chanting without a granted blood pact confirmed by myself or my not yet elected vice chancellor. Everyone in favor?
Can you repeat the first 2?
New residents must pay tribute. She launches through a ball again.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I have one last order of business before we wrap for today. As you all know, my son Silver is very talented in his extracurriculars and has a ball and stick meet out of town this evening.
Out of town?
Yes.
Aren't you worried?
I will be chaperoning, unfortunately.
But you have a backup chaperone, right, in case anything happens to you?
Why would she need a backup chaperone? She said she'll be there.
You can't
Well,
predict
don't
these
know
types
how
of
kids
things.
are.
Lady Archer flexes, and you just see giant muscles ripple throughout her body, and she's like, yeah, I'm fine. Yes, one of the other parents is also attending. Are you familiar? Well, you certainly should be. We've gone over it more than once. The old house down on Cherry and Wizen?
Not off the top of my head, but I'm sure I've seen it.
Yeah, I've had to give my kids several lectures not to go near it.
That house is set for demolition tomorrow morning.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, we have a crew of hedge witches coming into town to expunge all the negative energy before we clear it and we can rebuild.
Are these hedge witches? They've approved safety practices?
They're federally funded.
Okay.
And that puts your mind at ease?
Do you not trust our government?
Does everybody not like rules? I mean, come on.
They will be here at sunup to cleanse the house. Unfortunately, I will be out of town this evening and cannot watch it until then. I'm going to require the 3 of you, 4, Tatzel will be watching, to guard the house from midnight until first light to make sure no one is in it at the time of demolition. Does that sound like something you can accomplish?
Sounds more like a chore, but I think I can make do.
Absolutely.
Make sure that just nobody goes into the house. That's the only task.
I need you guys to keep an eye on it, and if that's not enough for you just to be doing your civic duty, I am still in need of a vice chancellor, which is a paid position, and Tatzel will be there to supervise your ability to guard this house and recommend a new chancellor.
Were we not getting paid?
You're absolutely not getting paid.
No, we actually paid dues to the HOA. We paid them.
Really?
Why
Yes.
the hell would we... What?
I
We've
don't
been
really
paying them?
I don't
reach
check
your
my
entire
bank
lease
account.
agreement?
What lease agreement?
There are 2 paid positions within the HOA, one of which is mine. I will not be stepping down anytime soon. The other is the vice chancellor position, which has been open since the untimely passing of Senior Junior. And she gestures to a long stretch of podiums where you see what, you could misconstrued as like busts of heads of former council members, but they are genuinely the severed heads of former council members.
Word.
So just please complete this mission. Tatzel will recommend a new vice chancellor to me, and if you can't keep the house empty, I will simply have to find a new board. Is that clear?
Very clear to me.
Well, I mean, if you need to find a new... Here. And from out of my sleeve, I pull out a board of wood, and I hand it over.
She does not reach for it.
Wait,
Oh
it seems like
my
I've just
God.
solved everything, and no one's happy
No.
about it.
You will be replaced on the council.
Well, why didn't you
You
say
will
that? And then I
join-
dispel it, and it magically goes away.
You will join the ranks of former council members. She gestures again to the long row of heads. Is that not clear?
Yeah, I understand. As long as absolutely nothing unexpected or dangerous happens, we will be A-okay.
Is this a good time to bring up new proposals, or is this something that we...
Her hands are still in her head. Fine. What would you like to propose?
I mean, being that we are the face of the HOA, we're the people out there in the trenches. I think every time we have these meetings, there should be some, a bowl of pretzels, maybe at least bottled water.
We're not going in a trench, are we?
No, it's
I tell you about the time I was in a trench back in the Kingsguard.
Okay,
You're in Christ.
Fine. Article 5, pretzels and bottled water will be supplied at the next meeting of the Haunt and Occult Advisory. All in favor?
I think that's sufficient.
Aye.
Anybody have a sodium sensitivity? Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Just checking.
Ordered, and she takes her mallet and slams it on the table, and it cracks in the middle just a little bit. Okay, I'm not sending you off empty-handed, so follow me. We're going to the Lost and Found.
God, this place would fall apart without me.
The Lost and Found is open. Everyone may grab one thing. Please only grab one thing. I'm saving the extras as prizes for the All Hallows Eve costume contest. And she reaches out a basket and flops it on a table, and you see 6 different items. You see a box of number 2 pencils, a flashlight that is labeled organic, a Nerf gun, rosary beads, a hand mirror, and just a travel pack of tissues.
Huh.
I immediately go for the tissues.
I was about to say.
Can never have too many of these. I lift physically my large belly up to reveal a hidden fanny pack underneath it, obscured by the overlap, and stuff the tissues in.
I immediately reach for the Nerf gun. Oh, yes, this will do just fine.
When you pick that up, you realize it is not just a regular Nerf gun. It is what I've dubbed the Alchemy Arsenal. It is what you may know as an alchemy jug, but in Nerf gun form.
Nice.
That's cool.
The tissues are tissues. Justin?
I think I'd go for the hand mirror. And he looks at himself in the mirror. Is it a regular mirror?
Yeah.
I made the right choice. Yeah, back pocket that.
Okay. Tatzel grumbles and groans and takes the flashlight and shoves it in his pocket. And I also brought you these. She reaches out of a little cooler and hands all of you a coffee, like a sealed to-go iced coffee. These are magic coffees. If you chug them, you get the effects of a full long rest.
Ooh.
However, it makes you mad shaky, and you get disadvantage on sleight of hand and acrobatics checks.
Chug an entire drink and risk choking? No, I don't think so.
Well, you have one if you need one.
You're real fun at parties, aren't you?
Meet at the house at midnight. If you're not there, I'll have to kill you.
Well, seems like a good motivator as any.
Great.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
She snaps her fingers, and the slippers turn back into a puppy and trot along behind her. And she whistles, and a minivan appears, and she hops in it and drives away. PowerPoint slide transition. It is dark outside. Midnight, one might say. You stand in front of a house you have not ever entered in your life. It's tall, 3 stories high if you had to guess from the outside, graying. The roof is chipping away and fading off. The color is kind of blanched. There are wide arched windows and large glass double doors and a big spire that reaches up past the roof of the house and going further. It looks to be made of like a different sort of brick than the rest of the house. Windows creak, cobwebs are everywhere. It is the haunted house of your dreams from your dreams, exactly as you may picture it.
Well, I'm a guess you guys haven't come in here.
Oh, why would I? It looks about ready to collapse.
Pretty sure I made complaints about this house, but that was 2 months ago.
They didn't even give us any safety equipment. No hard hats, no rubber gloves.
Well, now that it's nighttime, we probably went home by this point. I have a big pea coat on and a bowler hat. Said, well, my hat will keep me safe. I know that for sure. Give it a couple pats.
If anyone would like to, you're welcome to roll investigation on the house.
Of course.
Who wants to do the first one of the day?
Me!
Go for it.
Fuck! I got pretty good. It's 11.
Is anyone else rolling?
Please.
I'll
No,
roll.
I am nervously
No. Fuck.
wrapping my hands with gauze.
Oh, what do we
Oh,
got?
wait, these aren't Brandon's stats.
Oh.
You're not going to minus anymore?
Yeah, I don't have a minus anymore. Now I have a +5, which is 21.
Nice. Okay. So Tom notices there's a couple of things. You get a little bit closer to the house and you creep and you peek around the sides and you notice, first off, that it looks like some sort of animal has mayhaps dug a hole under the house, a sort of foxhole crawl space type area. From within, you hear noise. It's pretty faint, but it does sound like people speaking. A little bit louder, way up above you, in the top of that spire, you hear a wailing sound.
Oh, it's a whale.
Gentlemen, I do believe there's some people down in there.
Ooh, all right, okay. It's
Well, our
fine.
job is to get him out, so I
We
guess
gotta get
we
him out of there very safely.
Lloyd, would you mind rolling a perception check?
That's a fucking, that's a 4.
You don't see anything.
Hey, look at my hat. It's really cool. You see this?
That is a 4.
Oh, it's
Are
really...
y'all not hearing the
Excuse me?
wailing?
I can't take on a whale.
Excuse me.
It's too big of a creature.
Kannesh, would you mind rolling a perception check?
Absolutely, I would. As he's admiring my hat.
Excuse me.
Do you guys hear something?
You did.
Perception. That's
guys?
an unnatural 20.
That's why I'm asking them.
Okay, you look down and there's a small child tugging on the shirt of
How t-
Lloyd. Like 6.
I know
This
you're
is like a
enamored
baby.
by my
Excuse me?
excellent accessories, but
Excuse me?
there appears to be a child.
Oh,
Is that yours? Is that
me,
one
sir?
of yours?
I have to look around my gut to see them.
Excuse me, sir.
Can I help you, little guy?
Yeah, my dog just ran in there. And he reaches his arm and points towards the door, and there's a crack of lightning, and the thunder rattles the house. Everything shakes. It's very ominous.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, it's a pup. It's not a whale, it's a pup.
Please, my dog went in there, and he is real little, and I really want to get him back. Can you help me get my dog?
We can, but we're gonna have to issue a citation to your parents for having an unleashed dog in the neighborhood.
He gives you a look, which
Boy.
one reads a little bit like, what the fuck?
Boy, get out of the way. Yes, Sonny, we can go ahead and help you get your dog there.
Please, he's such a little dog.
It's okay. We'll go get him. Don't you worry.
Okay, and faintly you can hear something that kind of sounds like barking. Maybe a little bit of animal howling from the house as well.
All right, gentlemen. Pull up your briefs. We're going in.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right.
Would you tie these for me, Kannesh?
Excuse me? Tie your shoes?
No. I reach over and you see I'm actually wearing gloves. I've just put them on.
Oh, just
They look incredibly worn.
these...
Wait, like boxing gloves?
Are you going to hit a dog? Wait, are you going to punch this dog?
No. It's so the dog doesn't bite my hands.
How are you going to pick up
You know what?
anything?
I'm just going to go with the logic so I can stop this conversation. And I tie him up.
Come on, he's in there! And the little kid takes off and runs into the house.
Oh, wait, don't.
Wait, what? No!
Well, there he goes.
God, this is a lawsuit just waiting to happen.
I follow in.
Yeah, I guess I'm following the big guy.
Yep. I go in.
So you enter this house. That small child you followed in, nowhere to be seen. As you walk in, there's a whoosh as candles all around the foyer light. And you see you're in this, like, gorgeous, austere mansion. There's this elegant, seemingly endless set of stairs that goes straight through the center of the room and arches around the side and up to the second story. There's a door on your left and a door on your right, and just dust covers everything. This place is full of candelabras and ornate metal decor. A chandelier hangs from the ceiling and rattles when you step in the house. Pretty unstable, but somehow well-kept.
Man, whoever let this place go to shit didn't know what they had. Look at this. Is this mahogany?
This could totally be a fixer-upper. I mean, on a weekend, sort of, like, you could fix this up pretty damn quick.
And they're gonna demolish it?
It's kind of a shame.
I would never dream of doing home renovations by yourself. That just sounds like looking for injuries.
Where the fuck is the kid? Where's the kid?
I don't know. He ran in here somewhere.
Here. And I take off my hat and I throw it. As it spirals, it starts to fly. My familiar is in the form of this bowler hat, and the bowler hat is just a flavored version of the crow. So it's a bird, it flies around, doesn't really speak, but I can cast through it, I can see through it, hear through it. And I just do a basic throw around the foyer. Can I hear kind of where it's coming from?
Can you give me a perception roll?
I absolutely can. That is 13. Yeah.
You can hear kid noises, but they're kind of faint.
Hey, there's someone yelling Fortnite in the other room over there. So
I think I hear it.
Yeah. That away, and the hat comes back, and I put it back on my head.
You get the sense that that sound you heard is coming from beneath you.
Oh, maybe we gotta go back to the basement. Is it like a storm door basement, or can we get to the basement from the inside of the house?
There is a storm door outside.
And that's the only way?
I mean, do a check.
I mean,
Try
the
and find
kid
it.
came in through these doors. I figured we gotta explore through these doors.
The DM is coming out.
Maybe we should split the party. That sounds like the quickest way to do this. I mean, it's not like there's anything in here that could harm us. I mean, it's just the house. Nothing has entered except for this little kid and that dog.
Just the house. Don't you know a person's home is the most dangerous place they can be? Have you seen how many accidents happen in the bathroom?
That is not what I hear. They usually say your house is the safest place you can be in.
I always feel safe in my house.
I almost slipped in my bathtub the other night, and let me just say, it could have been tragic. Could have been absolutely tragic. If I didn't still have my enhanced reflexes from my years of competition.
I try and push you over.
Whoa!
I will say, with your 13, you have seen a door to your left and a door to your right. The door to your left, with a 13, you hear the sound of running water.
Oh, hang on. I think someone left the sink on, and I go and wobble my way through that doorway.
You are greeted with the bathroom, which is currently actively flooding.
Oh, shit.
Water is
shit.
all over the floor. The mirror
shit.
is cracked.
What did you do? We left you alone for 2 seconds.
I didn't do anything. Hang on.
Take a wide stance. Don't slip.
I'm going to keep on using prestidigitation to get rid of this water just out of this plane of existence. I'm just going to make it disappear.
Okay.
Just square foot at a time.
Yeah, I guess.
That's really funny.
Nope. So what happens is I take my bowler hat off and I scoop it, and then it goes away. Scoop it, and it goes away.
What is the casting time on prestidigitation?
It's instantaneous. It lasts for an hour.
Okay, yeah. That does definitely help. Water is still actively pouring out of the bathtub drain.
Someone want to, stick their toe in that or, clog it up? This thing is actively running, guys. I don't know if this kid did that. Fucking shithead.
Coming out of the drain?
The spout.
Oh.
Yeah, that was on me.
All right. I'll go help. And I'm going to start walking into the room. Is it, actually flooding? Is it filling up?
Hang on, you got some muscle on you, don't you?
No.
That fucks my plan. Keep going.
Kannesh has gotten most of the water cleared up, but it is still running in the bathtub. So before it was overflowing the bathtub and dripping into the main hall, now it's just kind of building up in the tub.
I'm going to go over and turn the faucet. See if I can't turn the water.
You know what?
Yeah, the water stops running.
Fucking kids.
Now, what was that so hard?
Yes.
I wipe my hat off and it's completely dry. I put it back on my head.
Tatzel grumbles from the living room.
Oh, wait. Who the fuck? Wait. How long has this guy been with us?
He was been here since the beginning. What do you mean?
You're making shit up.
They
There's no
told
way.
us he was gonna be here. Would
I have
you
never
guys
seen
ever
this
listen?
man in my life.
He like is half asleep. And,
What's he look
leaning on
like?
a wall.
What's his-
The oldest man you've ever seen.
He looks like a testicle. I would have recognized that face.
Don't we all at this point?
I am a soft 98.
He like mumbles, "I'm your senior," and like leans against the wall.
A senior citizen. Jesus fucking Christ.
Below the belt shots for legal. I don't like all these testicle references.
So yeah, the water's off in that room, and now it's just, I guess, a bathroom.
So is there any, is it just, that's the room? It's like a closet where like there's no other doors to get into any other places in that room. So then I want to go out and like, well, where the hell else could that kid could have run off to?
I'm not sure, but we keep hearing these voices.
I want to keep exploring this floor. See what's going on. They couldn't have gotten far.
I definitely don't trust the stairs. I want to stay on this floor.
All right. How about this? I toss my hat, and I want my hat to keep going around the upstairs as I am down on the ground floor.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, your hat flies above this set of stairs. A roll of perception, I guess, for your hat.
Not one.
Your hat, yeah, flies up the stairs and crashes right into the like large stained glass window, a la birds do, and tumbles back down the stairs.
God damn it. Fucking shit.
Well, that was real productive.
Just come back. I put it back on my head. Jesus.
There is another room on this floor.
I talk into my hat for a second. You're making me looking stupid in front of the guys, okay? I know you're not trying to do this, but we need to keep it together, okay? Why? I can't stay mad at you. Get on my head. Pat.
He licks you.
How the fuck does a hat lick me?
He like nuzzles.
No, tell
You
me.
feel it in your
No,
soul.
you went with lick. Let's
Yeah.
stick with that.
The tag.
I was gonna say the tag. The tag.
Never
like-
mind. I stand corrected.
Yeah. Thank you, Jonah. I was gonna say
Assist.
it anyway. Yeah. Thumbs up all around.
All right.
Now you're left in this room again.
That was my idea. What we want to
Hey, kid, where are you?
That's a good one.
Yeah. Can you roll a perception check?
Yes, I can. That's 2.
Yeah, it's a great question.
Could any of us hear it if they called back?
Roll perception or investigation
Damn it, another
if you want to.
13.
We got one more.
Investigate. Really? Me? Well, that's actually pretty good. Let's see what the...
You're good at finding children.
Don't say that.
What else do you want me to say?
14.
I know so little about
14?
this man.
Okay, with a 13 and a 14, you hear again noise coming from beneath you.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck he got to the basement, but I think there's something in the basement. We got to deal with that.
There was some noises in the basement.
Yeah,
when
maybe we
were
go
out there.
there. Hit that first. Hit that
Probably.
first. We got to take care of all these tasks. Might as well start at the bottom, make our way up.
Yeah, that kid can fend for himself.
Yeah, let's do it.
So there is an internal door from the house to get to the basement,
Son of a bitch.
but you have not searched this floor like at all, and therefore have not seen it.
I've been trying to.
There are 2 doors, and you went into one of them.
Yeah, with this point, we start opening the other door.
Yeah, let's open the other door.
Okay, you see, obviously, dusty kitchenette. Looks like it was built around what we today might know as like the 16th century. Very old. Everything is very rusted. There's a dumbwaiter on the wall.
Man.
Pardon?
Dumbwaiter.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy. There's a ton of dust and grime. There is a wrapped basket sitting on the center island, as well as a series of cabinets. And in the back corner, you see a double door on the floor that leads, you would assume, to the basement.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Then I guess we should start at the basement.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we hear the noises from,
Right here,
right?
everything coming right now.
Yes.
I opened the door.
Yeah, you open the door and you hear there's whispering and then it stops.
Hey, you kids, you better get out of there! And I'm going to start making my way down the stairs.
Yeah, you need to listen to what adults say.
Now you just give your voice a little more oomph to it.
What do you mean?
You got to get these kids out of here.
We are.
So you get down there and you see, Kannesh, are you going with or are you staying
Yeah,
upstairs?
I'm going with. Sorry,
Okay, yeah.
I didn't vocalize it, but I am.
Before you see anything, you hear the sound of rollerblades skidding around on a smooth floor.
Ooh, this takes me back.
When you get down far enough, you realize there are some candles littered around the room, and one might say a gang of 6 children holding baseball bats, wheeling around on their roller
No
skates,
fucking
giggling maniacally.
Is one of the kids that we saw outside a part of this group?
Nope.
God damn it.
Look at all these old people. Yeah, they're so old.
Kids, you're in a very dangerous place right now, and we're going to need you to leave.
Yeah, one
and
of
go
them
back
kicks
to your
you
home.
in the shin.
Ow! That's not fair.
Son, you better get back here and apologize.
And they just do figure eights around y'all. Like, these kids suck.
You
I'm
kids
going to
are
sternly
reminding me why
request
I
to
never
parents
had children.
offer some serious punishment.
This is our hideout. You can't be down here.
I hate to say it, but we are elected council members of the HOA, and this place is being taken down, mainly because of the roach infestation. And I cast infestation, and right next to the kids are a bunch of fucking cockroaches that I conjured up right behind them.
One of the kids, who's absolutely weirdly jacked for like a 10-year-old, has a big scar across her face and short, jagged hair, looks at you, looks at the bugs, and then just stomps on them.
Okay, great. She can take 2d6 damage.
Uh-oh. We're gonna hurt kids?
That's it's what happens with infestation. It's a cloud of mites, fleas, parasites, or cockroaches.
It's like
And
a
if you
moonbeam.
come within 5 feet of them, they deal damage.
Okay, so yeah, you are hurting these kids.
I'm not.
Yeah, roll your damage.
I just tried to scare them.
They did hurt themselves, to be fair. They get bit by the bugs.
They'll learn that way. Oh, that's a 1, so that's good. And a 5, so 6
Thank
damage
God.
total.
So 6 damage is dealt to the one with the scar across her face, and she goes, ugh.
See, yeah, I told you. They're dangerous, kids.
No, fucking see? You need to get out of here before something worse happens.
Oh, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
That's what I said.
It's fine. She spits out some blood.
It's not fine.
How did it get to your mouth? How did stomping on it get to your mouth? No. What are you? What are you?
What am I? I'm Rage Incarnate, and flexes really big, except she's a 10-year-old girl.
Okay, that's it.
And
Little
all
Missy.
of the other kids strike poses behind her.
Fucking Power Rangers just get here? What's going on?
I applaud your presentation, but it's time to go right now. I'm gonna try and do my classic school nurse bear hug on one of them to pick them up.
Is there a specific one?
Yeah, I'll go for the big one.
The leader, yeah.
Yeah.
2 of them are bigger than she is, but she is clearly the leader of the group.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for a boy child. I don't want anybody to think anything ill of me.
Okay, yeah. There are 2 boy children that look exactly the same.
Yeah, 'cause that
you go
makes
for
it
one
better.
of them. Yeah. So roll to hit.
There's some things that are appropriate when you're in child education, and some things that aren't, and that's okay. What am I doing?
I was just saying roll to hit, roll to scoop.
Do I get proficiency with scooping?
Sure. Only with children.
All right. Yeah, that's true. It's my job. Unnatural 20.
Okay,
my
yeah.
scoop.
So this child is in your arms. He goes, hey, put me down.
I'm going to, as soon as you're safe and back with your parents, and they are going to appreciate an adult looking out for them.
He takes his bat and tries to bonk you on the head with it.
This is a baseball bat?
Yeah. All of these kids are wearing roller skates and holding baseball bats.
What?
So that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits all right.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And that'll do 7 damage.
Ow!
Whoa.
Sonny, in every boxing match I ever had, I've never been hit with a baseball bat.
And the one that looks just like him goes, and they just point fingers at you and look stupid.
You know, I've never been a parent, and that's probably for a good reason. I go next to the girl who got hit with the cockroaches. I lounge down on the floor, leg up, pull out a pack of cigarettes, and you gotta be cool with the kids.
Can I have one?
Fuck it, I'm not your dad.
Yeah, she lights up a cigarette and coughs like a motherfucker.
So we're all friends
Oh
here.
my god!
So we're all friends here, and I cast friends.
Okay, what is...
I think we could have done that before we hand a kid a cigarette.
What's the save on friends?
There isn't.
There
It's just
isn't?
friends.
No,
We're just
it's
friends now?
I get advantage on charisma checks for
Okay,
for
cool.
these kids.
Well, hey...
Yeah.
Hey, look, we don't want to fight you.
I don't want to.
Why are you
I
fighting
never
us
thought that
then?
was an option.
You just scooped my friend. We just
I
wanna
didn't
play
do
a
it.
game.
Hey,
Get out.
I work with these guys. They're not my friends, okay?
You
No
were at our
offense.
barbecue last week.
There was food. And that was
I'm a
pretty
healthcare
fucking cool.
professional.
Oh my god, old people are so boring.
God, tell me about it. Am I
You need
right?
to show some respect.
Look, we just wanted to play a game of berry roulette with you guys.
Well, y'all are gonna die if y'all
Very
get out of here,
roulette.
so...
Yeah. What, have you never played? And then all of them laugh and giggle at each other. They're so
Kid,
cool.
I've played Barry Roulette. I was just wondering if you would be willing to leave if you lose. If you win, You can take the rest of these cigarettes.
Her eyes light up. Can you roll a persuasion check?
With advantage, yes, I can.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, yeah.
Holy shit.
If you're throwing in the cigarettes, I guess we can. She, takes a step back and throws her arms wide. Who will be your champion?
I'm just looking back and forth from these two.
What the Pick that one. I can't even stand up straight.
You got another
I'm
point?
kind of occupied with this child.
Yeah, he's still, smacking at your back.
I don't know. I think he's got his own thing going on here.
I don't even know what the hell you just put us into.
Well, only cool kids know, so it's time you learn. All right, this guy's my champion. What's your name? Tom?
Tom. Sir Tom to you.
Yeah, Tom Sawyer here is going to be my guy.
Fine, Tom. Take your seat in the fighting ring. And she gestures to, 2 chairs.
Wait,
and a
so we are
fold-out
fighting?
table.
What the fuck? Hang on. We said we didn't want to fight.
No, it's the game ring. The, ring where we fight.
Right, yeah, I knew that. Just testing you.
God.
I still don't understand why we haven't called the authorities, but...
We are the authorities. I conjure up a fake badge that says HOA on it.
That's fake. They didn't give us that.
They didn't give you that. But I'm the sheriff, and I flip it back up and I put it in my jacket pocket.
These kids do not fear authority.
They don't have to fear me if they think I'm cool.
Another one of them flexes and goes the little rangers do not fear authority figures.
I don't want you to fear me. I want you to fucking play the game, you chump.
Fine. Then they split. The 6 of them are sitting together.
They all
and
do
split.
splits.
They all do splits. And the tiniest child you maybe have ever seen shuffles through the pack and sits down at the table across from Tom.
You got this, my friend.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I am holding on to this Nerf gun.
Rage Incarnate, their brave and masterful leader, comes by, shakes her hand, and throws 6 berries on the table.
I come by you, I give you a pat on the back, and I put out a couple lozenges on the table. You got this.
Oh,
I think I'm cool in their eyes now.
What
So
are the rules?
I'm trying to act like I know, but really I couldn't tell you. I'm just trying to do everything they're doing.
The rules of berry roulette are as follows. This is something you'd kind of know, a la hide and seek, except kind of fucked up. One of these berries is poisonous. The other 5 are not.
How's your con?
Not good.
So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to roll for which berry is the poison berry.
All right. I feel good about this.
I don't.
And then you are going to roll to see which berry you pick up.
Okay. Roll a d20.
D6. This teeny tiny kid goes, you first.
Are we going to poison a kin? We're just going to let this...
He stares daggers at you. He does the 2 fingers to his eyes and 2 fingers to you. Look.
Who's you?
Kannesh.
I just shrug. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Well, it's either they died of this or they died of the goddamn building falling on them. That's a number 5.
Okay, so you pop the 5th berry in your mouth. And nothing happens.
Your turn, kid.
Easy. And he fearlessly grabs a berry and pops it in his mouth. And nothing happens.
And drops dead. Fuck.
He shoots you a glare that's you next.
Question. What are we going to do if he actually eats the poison berry?
Then they'll leave. That was pretty clear. Beginning of the game. Established that.
The little kid goes,
One of us is going to eat the berry, but it's not going to be me.
Statistics say that's 50-50, kid. I mean, there's not a good way
he
to
shoots you
solidify.
another glare.
All right.
This is not an intimidating child.
I'm going to take this kid out of here right now, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to get more of you.
So
I will win this war by attrition.
So you're trying to, the kid that's still on your back, are you trying to get him out of the house?
Yeah, I'm just going to walk up the stairs with him.
Okay, yeah, now we will do a contested athletics.
Throw him out. Lock the door.
I'm pretty fucking strong. It's a 22.
He had a 9. So yeah, you yeet this child. And the whole time he's like, hey, I don't want to, this isn't fair. I want to play the game.
Sonny, I don't want to be uncouth here, but I've left men on the mat that could eat you for breakfast, okay? So that's that.
Where are you depositing him?
I don't know.
Do you have
I'll
handcuffs?
think about that later. Keep going with the game.
Okay, yeah, so
I'm just walking around on the outside street like, what do I do with this belligerent
Is this your kid?
child?
Is this your kid? Do you know anyone who owns this kid?
Yeah, a lady walks by and just looks at you and, like, looks at the kid and is like, "Are you all right?"
Yes, this is parenting going on right now.
This guy picked me up and he won't put me down.
Oh my god!
There's much more nuance to the situation.
The kid starts swinging at you with the bat again. The old
God
lady's like,
dang it!
"Oh dear." And you're Floyd?
Yes, I'm Lloyd. You
What
know
are
me?
you doing, kidnapping this child?
I am not. I am removing him from a dangerous situation. I am an off-duty school nurse.
It's like, he took me away from my friends.
Because your friends are bad influences, and you don't need to be hanging out with them anymore. I'm going for your twin, too.
He's gonna try and bite your shoulder to get away. That's a 21 to hit.
God damn, what's this motherfucker's bonus to hit?
It's +2. I just rolled a 19.
All right.
I'm just gonna roll a d6.
Bite me if you shall.
Yeah, he does 4 damage.
So yeah, that's against the rules. I'll have you know, of honorable combat.
Do you drop him?
No.
Then yeah, okay, so we're gonna cut away from that.
I need some time to think.
And back to our friends in the basement where it is Tom's turn.
Yeah, you got this. So you guys, like, do you guys have any alcohol down here, or are you just fucking rollerblading?
They're like, we're 10. We just want to play Berry Roulette and, like, not be with our parents.
So you all want to play Berry Roulette.
They all nod in unison.
You will all pass out.
They all giggle. One of them takes their bat and does the molinet, where you, like, swing the sword around in your hand. It looked really cool. Does one of those and smacks the bat onto their palm and, like, gives you a grimace. And they're just trying to look cool.
Okay.
But it is your turn to eat another berry, if you so please.
I do so please.
You got this.
That's a 3.
What happened?
You eat a berry. It's a berry.
You're doing good.
Your
You're
turn,
doing good. I'm
boy.
betting on you.
This child pops another berry in their mouth, and nothing happens. They actually grin at you. They pop the berry in their mouth and grin, so you see, like, berry juice dripping down their teeth of this small child. Just, like, giving you a sinister death grin.
I would like to do an insight or perception to see if any of these berries are, if any one of them is different than the others.
Yeah. There are 2 berries left, so I could say do an investigation on the berries.
Nice. That's a 19.
You cannot see a difference between the 2 berries.
Can I do the same but Arcana?
Yeah.
To see if they're magically poisoned. That is 17 plus 7. So.
Yeah, you cannot see a difference between the berries.
Damn it. You know what? It's rigged.
He gives you a toothy grin and looks at you again.
All right.
Do we have phones?
Yeah, you'll say you have a speaking stone type situation.
Yeah. I guess I'll pull out my sending stone.
You didn't want to make PCS a universal thing in this?
Yeah, you pull out your fucking PCS.
Fuck yeah! Pull out my PCS, of which I'm so familiar.
PCS. Yeah.
PCS, I need you to dial the non-emergency line right now because we need an officer out here to take these rascals home.
The PCS dials the non-emergency line. We PowerPoint slide transition cut to Mallory Archer driving her kid. She gets a phone call and immediately
God damn it.
deny and sends it right to voicemail. Yeah, do you want to do anything else?
What else do I do?
You know, usually the PCS would do more talking if you want to.
Oh, yeah. It appears you have been sent to voicemail.
What kind of law enforcement officer would send somebody to voicemail?
You get the, "Hi, you've reached Lady Archer. I'm out of town. If it really matters, call the police. If not, reach out to Tetzel, Floyd." And she, like, lists off all of you guys.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Is Tetzel with us in the basement?
Tetzel is with y'all in the basement.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's just there. He's just grumbling and leaning on things.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Okay.
You just suplex this kid.
I know. I'm really trying to resist.
Knock him out, leave him on the curb, go for the next one.
Exactly.
Fuck these kids.
Also, this is Christian speaking.
Yeah, Christians is fuck these kids.
Yeah, you can come back.
So we cut back to the basement. There are 2 berries left on the table.
Hey. I think that you should go for this one, and the one I point to, I don't care which one it is. I'm going to do Purify Food and Drink.
Ooh. So at this time, the little boy is going to smirk at you and grab one of the 2 berries and pop it in his mouth, so there's only one
Wait,
left.
it was his turn. It was his turn, kid. Spit
He was
that out.
taking too long. And I'm gonna roll.
Well, my patience is fucking short, so you better spit that out.
Roll a persuasion.
With advantage. Because we're still friends. First one is a 12 plus 7.
Okay, so he leans back over and spits out the berry.
You're damn right. I wipe it off. Pull out a handkerchief.
I'm not eating that. I'll send his mouth.
Well, which one did I touch? The one I touched is the one you should go for.
So odds, the one he put in his mouth was the one you touched. Evens, it isn't.
Go.
Odds. So the one that was in his mouth is the one that Dustin purified.
That's the one we want. That's why he went for it.
I hate you so much. And I'm going to pop it in my mouth.
Yeah. It's pure. It's a berry. Nothing's happened.
Damn right. All right. Well, that one's yours. Now that we're playing by the rules, because it seems you guys don't know how to play by the rules.
There's one berry left, and so this small child picks it up and goes, I guess it's my time.
Yep. Good night.
And then he walks around and hugs everyone in the group.
What is
Wait a
going
second.
on?
And like starts to tear up and is like, you gotta go and you gotta go. And he pops the berry in his mouth and like shrieks and gasps and collapses on the floor.
Oh, shit.
My head perks up out of nowhere. I just drop the kid on the ground and just start sprinting back to the basement.
I don't know why I imagine that like cop from like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Well, that was a deal. You kids lost, so get the fuck out of here. Please. I would really appreciate it. There's a storm door right there. Go home or go wherever the hell you want. Just don't bother me.
Okay, yeah. You leave the dead child on the floor.
Yeah,
Dead.
They're playing with heavier stuff than I was trying to go for. And I purified a pure berry
Yeah.
to
you
do
did.
this.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was trying to... Never mind.
Yeah, this kid's on the ground. All of the kids are wailing. You can roll some sort of like insight or investigation if you want to check out the kid.
Lloyd hurtles down the stairs. He just dove bodily down.
Can I check his pockets?
You can try and check his pockets.
Yeah, let's do an investigation. I want to try and
Okay,
see if
the
this
second
kid has
you-
any ID.
So you've made contact with the child.
That is correct. 13.
Okay.
What happens?
So the child bursts out laughing. Goes, I fucking got you guys. And all of the kids start laughing.
What's going on? What's happening?
They're all like doubled over, out of breath.
Clearly, I made them laugh because I'm a very funny individual.
Guys, none of the berries were poisoned. Do you think we'd kill you guys?
Yes.
And they're
What
all
are you,
just
soft?
You hit me with a baseball bat.
What have you done that would suggest you didn't do that?
I just left that one unsecured outside. I just threw him on the lawn.
Yeah, he's actually somehow back in. He's climbed into that little foxhole that y'all noticed earlier and
What?
didn't do anything about.
What? How small? What? How small are these children?
They're insanely small. But they
The
laugh
fact,
and
the
they
fact that
giggle.
you guys played without a poison berry means that you set up the rules and you cheated, meaning you lost via forfeiting. So you guys do need to leave the house via our verbal agreement.
Whatever. We just wanted to make you sweat a little.
And then one of the kids does like the cutthroat signature.
Going back up these stairs will make me sweat a little, but you could barely make me break a fart, motherfucker.
They all, one by one, climb out of the foxhole. They can't go up the stairs in their rollerblades.
Yeah. Because that's easier.
They like a gymnastics team lift each other up.
With
So they like pile on top of each other and they boost each other out of the
Fuck
foxhole.
these kids, man.
But yeah, the basement is, for all intents and purposes, cleared.
All right, one and done.
One and
Are they
done.
actually leaving? Can we like go out the front door and make sure they're actually leaving?
Sure, yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't, but you would.
I would like to, watch them like a hawk down the street.
Till they're out of eyesight.
You see them, they start roller skating away and then just periodically take out their baseball bats and like smash a car window.
I don't want to see you roller skating again without proper pads.
They all in unison lift their pant legs up to reveal that they've been wearing knee pads the whole time.
What about elbows?
And then
Everybody always wears knee pads. Nobody wears elbows.
they do the same thing. They all reach.
Definitely not wearing helmets.
That's
the head is
true.
the most vital organ.
They all shrug in unison because, yeah, no, they're not. And then they go, like, bash a couple car windows in and, like, keep driving away. But, yeah, the basement is cleared. They're out of the way. The house lies somewhat abandoned next to you.
Was there really a poison berry, or were they?
Nope.
Okay, well, fuck my purify food and drink.
Just,
I had one of those.
Where would kids get poison?
I used to get a lot of crazy shit.
Okay, well, we're not
I
all...
was gonna say, you can get bleach anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are bad kids. These are kids that think they're bad.
I thought they were bad kids.
You're like, where would you? Fucking
hit me with a
their
baseball
linen
bat.
closet.
They're kids that really think that they're bad.
Bit me.
The house lies somewhat quiet behind you, and you hear a rapping noise, like a hand on glass. It's really fire. And if you look up through the second story through the window, you see the little kid that led you in there earlier
Ah, fucking Christ.
giving you a wave.
Why is he waving? We're supposed to help him with his dog. You think he'd be looking for his dog? Well, let's go get him before he gets himself hurt.
Yep, let's go. Jesus, you're in the succulent. Help me.
What are you, big fella? You gonna help us or not?
I'm just controlling my anger real quick, and then I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine.
Wait,
What
what about this?
Be,
guy?
punch like 5 holes in the wall all of a sudden.
Yeah,
The
roll
first
for-
time you see fear in my eyes.
You're punching holes in the house wall.
Yeah.
Can you roll for damage?
Yes, I can. 5 times. I do 32 damage to the wall.
Yeah. You hear a crash from inside.
Darn it.
Wait, hey, it's the principle of the thing. I put my hands over and I cast mending over the holes. I'm like, come on. Come on. This seriously could be a fixer-upper if we want to pull some strings.
You gave that child a cigarette? You're lucky it's not your face, bucko.
They were trying to eat poison.
Someone is losing vice president points. Tetzel grumbles and makes a note in his notepad.
I'm fine. I'm good. I got it all out. I let out my emotions.
In his defense, it seemed like that kid mellowed out after he took a smoke.
I mean, that's what they did to us as a kid. Do you remember at recess there would be smoke breaks?
Oh, yeah. My first smoke at 2 years old. I
Dude,
remember.
the best ganja I've had was in kindergarten, I'll tell you what.
I also smoked as child.
So put those points back on my sheet, motherfucker. Come on.
Look, just because we all smoked at 8 years old, it doesn't mean we try to raise our kids better than we were raised, okay? Just because I slept under the ring doesn't mean these kids should be doing hooligan shit.
Okay,
I think I
Mr.
turned out pretty
Destruction of Private Property.
First of all,
But I
this house
fixed
is
it.
condemned.
I fixed it, though, okay? We can cause whatever damage we want as long as we fix it. And honestly, look at that. That looks better than ever. You see that shit? See? You see that? You see theater of the mind of this shit right now. Look at that.
It looks good.
It looks a little too good. Doesn't go with the paint.
That's true. It is significantly nicer there than anywhere else.
Disguise self.
house.
I'm in a full carpenter's up. No.
Are we going to get this kid or what?
I guess so. All right, let's go. Fuck.
You enter back into the house.
Sir, can you carry me up these stairs? They're just a bit steep.
Me? Titzel?
Please.
Yeah, fine.
Thank
and he
God.
scoops you over his shoulder.
How did you get in power?
He's very old and very authoritative. Yeah. You enter back into that main foyer area and you see the chandelier has fallen and is crashed on the ground. But all the candles light back up again.
Well, that's new.
All this has been new. What do you mean?
This kid is causing a lot more damage than we are. Honestly, it's troubling.
Can you roll some sort of insight check?
Yes, absolutely. No, I can. That's a nat 1 again. Jesus.
Yep, that kid did a lot of damage. Floyd, you're very well aware that the crash happened right after you punched the wall 5 or 6 consecutive times.
See, this is what happens when people don't go about things in the right way. Bad things happen, okay?
You need a cigarette? I say while I'm on Turnip's back or whatever the fuck his name is.
Tetzel.
Yes, but you're gonna have to light it. I still have my gloves on.
Yeah, of course. I snap my fingers. Oh, God.
God damn.
I tap Tetzel on the shoulder. I'm like, all right, let's go. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stay in one spot too long.
Yeah.
There's more to his story. Being a school nurse.
A combat medic? What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, Tetzel's gonna grumble. Where to?
Upstairs, where we saw the
Upstairs,
boy in the window. You were there with us. You know where we're going.
Okay. So the way that these stairs work, these are moving stairs.
Perfect.
So there are 2 flights. The first flight of stairs is just kind of shaking and moving around. And we're going to do a simple, athletics, acrobatics, whatever you'd like to kind of get up that first flight of stairs. The second flight of stairs is more complicated. So since you're on Tetzel's back.
I could be using my own decks for this.
Yeah, you could.
Sorry, I wanted to roleplay and incorporate your NPC that's given us nothing!
Damn.
He's here to observe.
Harsh with the
I don't like it!
Harsh with the
I feel
world building.
judged!
Yeah, Dustin's really mean when he's not DMing.
No, I'm just trying to get out everything that I've been given.
Man's going full catharsis on this one shot.
This is anytime I run anything that Dustin's in, he tears it a fucking.
Come on!
It's okay. DMs are always terrible players.
Damn right.
They
damn
are.
right.
I'm gonna go ahead and acrobatics myself up there.
God, I have advantage on this.
21.
Yeah, 21 gets you up the first flight of stairs easy.
Oh my god.
And now for a quick sneak peek behind the scenes while Kayla tries really hard to figure out what they did with which character sheet.
Get over here and kiss me in my hot mouth.
Excuse me? You want to run that by me one more time? Excuse me 1 second? I mean, I have a little cigarette breath, but other than that, like, I'm down if you're down.
We make babies in the house.
Excuse me? Wait, how the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Take me away from trying to redeem myself.
Take me away.
Take me away.
Take me away.
Is it stupid hot in here?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fucking warm.
I thought it was just me.
Should we pause the recording? Well, how does Tetzel do for his acrobatics? Tetzel.
Tetzel rolls an 18.
There you go.
Yeah, he like damn near flies up these stairs.
Good job. I give him a pat on the back. You want a cigarette?
Why not? And takes the
Your
cigarette.
voice doesn't get that raspy without cigarettes. I know it.
And he puts it in his mouth. Tom, you're the only one not up the first step yet.
Come on, Tom!
That's gonna change here. I tell you what. Oh, that's a 2.
Yeah, you actually fall back down into the basement.
Ah, my back!
You're gonna take a d6 of damage.
Well, shit.
You're gonna take 2 damage.
I could cast suggestion and just say, do better. Do better.
Oh, Lord!
You don't sow the seeds of safety, you reap the grain of chronic pain.
I can't really help you out in any way. I wish I could, but do better, I guess.
Shut up! I'm on my way back.
Come on!
You climb all the way up the basement stairs, all the way back to the foyer and up to the grand staircase. Would you mind rolling again?
I imagine Kung Fu Panda falling
And I'll
down
say
the stairs.
roll with advantage this time because
No!
now you
you.
are familiar with the stairs.
Thank you.
I know these stairs well.
What is it?
That's a 5.
Yeah, you fall back down into the basement. Take another d6 damage.
The fuck?
You take another 2 damage. Tetzel will pick you up and carry you up the stairs as well.
Oh, this is kind of nice.
What does Tetzel do?
Don't get used to it. He has expertise on these stairs because he
Does
just made
he?
it up without a problem. Well, he rolled another 18 again. So yeah, he just like sails up the stairs and puts
Proficiency
you down.
in stairs.
He does. He's a stair master, one might say. Thank you. The second set of stairs, genuinely, it looks like someone is playing Tetris with this staircase.
Now this is fucked. How did this happen?
So the pieces move around, and they also appear, disappear. It's just like a clusterfuck. I am going to roll as the stairs and roll a d20, and you have to beat that number.
All right, Tetzel, I think. Crack my knuckles. Do a couple stretches. I think I got this one. Bat!
So, who wants to go first?
I'll take first just to make it simple.
Awesome.
Oh, God.
You need to beat a 10.
You got this. Come
Alrighty.
on.
That was an embarrassing display.
You gotta
I
go with the
used to
rhythm
be-
of the stairs.
I was a lot more nimble back in the day when I used to take care of the King Kane. I tell you what, that is a motherfucking lovin'.
Yeah!
You nimbly, deftly, and quickly, like, do these little spitter-spatter steps and race up the flight of stairs, and you have cleared it.
See? What I tell you? Never fails me.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go. I can do this. I think I got this. In attempting to stay on my feet with my squat nimbleness, I get to roll this with advantage.
Okay, you only have to beat a 9.
Perfect, because my plus is 8 and that's a 13.
You soar up, you nimbly, one might say, skitter up these stairs.
We need a camera.
and
Oh, the visual
traipse.
gags.
Yes. You land gracefully at the top of the stairs.
Glad you all could finally make it.
No, this is the second set. You're just on the
You're
first.
still on the
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
we're
haven't
waiting
gone
on
up
you
the
now.
second flight of stairs yet.
All
So
right,
the only
that's
people
a
left are
25.
you and Tetzel. You had to beat a 24.
What?
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 on that one.
What about Tetzel? How's Tetzel? Oh no!
God bless my plus 6. to
Fuck,
acrobatics.
Tetzel! Are you able to get it, buddy?
Tetzel goes, I'll be right there.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I'm gonna dock you points for this, though. Isn't that funny?
He tries to get up a couple steps and gets knocked back down.
Oh, that sucks.
Tetzel's
We're gonna
fat.
keep going, though, bud. We can't stop. We got a job to do.
On the second try, Tetzel does make it.
Damn, I mean, good for you, Tetzel. I knew you could.
But Tetzel did take 4 damage from his fall.
That looks real
He looks
bad.
fine. He looks a little pissed. But
I don't know. I think you should head home. You've done enough tonight.
Lady Archer will have my head on stake if I do not stay. She is quite frightening.
Yeah, that we can agree on.
And you've made it up to the second story, where you're greeted with a bedroom and a long hallway. The bedroom, you recognize that's where the kid was waving from.
Oh, yeah, here.
Let's search the bedroom, I guess.
Yeah, I think this is the spot. Let's take a look around.
Hey, kid, you in here?
You are not... roll a perception check.
Come here, kid. Hey, kiddo.
Finally, something good. 19.
You hear wailing from above you, but no sound from within the room.
Why is there still wailing up
I'm gonna look up.
You see the ceiling.
Fucking knew it.
I mean, wailing from much higher above you.
Is there more stairs?
Yes.
I'm gonna keep going up.
You know that there is also a tower portion.
There's a tower.
I
mean, we could-
described it originally.
We could sell this back. Like, we can really bring this back up with a tower. I mean, that's just prime architecture.
Well, how are you going to stop them from demolishing it?
Ask. It's usually how I get shit done.
I don't think that's how that works around here.
You did get a 20, though, you said, right?
19.
You do hear a light panting sound from inside the room under the bed.
What the hell is that? I'm going to look under the bed.
Under the bed, you see
Is that
this...
a CPAP?
Yep, you see a CPAP machine.
Fuck yeah.
Yep, and it's in use. No, there's a little ghost puppy type situation under the bed, panting and rolling over and kind of looking up at you and cocking its head. And he gives a little howl and scoots towards you.
Well, how the hell did you get in here, little buddy?
Howl the hell.
Is that a fucking ghost?
2 types of people.
Yeah, ghost puppy is under the bed. He looks soft and puppy-like. His ears are downturned and he simply rests down there.
Hey, little buddy.
Looking at the rest of the room, you see like a 1600s women's nightgown hang in the closet. And a rusted crib sits in the corner. A blanket that may have once been blue is draped over it, and a stuffed toy is tucked in. You're not close enough to see that now.
I don't think it's my color. But it seems there's a pup and a crib and everything that was just described to us. I don't see why we should stay in this room. I mean, the ghost is probably going to stay here after the building's destroyed. We can't really fix that. And he's cute. He's cute.
You remember in the back of your mind the kid saying, "My puppy went in there."
Oh, the kid's a ghost. The kid's a ghost.
Oh, that would make sense.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I thought all ghosts had to be registered with the community.
And I thought all dogs go to heaven.
Apparently not this one.
It's
Jesus.
possible the kid may not be ghost, but if dog is ghost, it does not mean kid is ghost.
I mean, we saw him outside when we were outside, and he was in the window of this room, the bedroom, and no one stands in front of the window except for ghosts. I mean, he's a kid. What the fuck's he gonna do standing in front of the window?
Sounds fair enough. I think we should leave.
Yeah, fuck these kids.
Sure.
End of one shot. Locked, loaded, in the bag.
You all get fired. Lady Archer takes your
figured
heads
it
and
out.
puts them on stakes. You never realize what's in the attic. You never find the kid.
I guess we gotta keep going up.
All of my riddles and puzzles are unseen. And that's the end. Congratulations.
Guys, I think we won.
I think we won.
So the room with the dog is up on the tower?
The dog is on the second story in like a large ornate bedroom that you could tell was once fit for like the lady of the house. And there is also a baby crib.
I would like to look around the room there.
Please, for the love of God, someone investigate anything.
And I'm going to look through let's say the nightstand that's around there.
You in there,
That
kid?
That was worth a shot. That was an 8.
It's a nightstand. You open it up and you see some hair ribbon.
Ew.
Ribbons made of hair. That's really gross.
Yes, it is.
Tetzel walks up to the crib and tucks in whatever is there.
Is there something in there?
A bear.
There's a stuffed toy, yes?
A toy. Let me
Yes.
see it. Hang on. I like try and jump to see what's in the crib.
Yeah, you're 2'11". So you get like a shot of it for a second. So you see like a really faded blue blanket and then a black stuffed toy, and you're back down. Roll a perception check if you want to see more on your jump.
I'll just pick them up.
Yeah, thank you.
4, so 15.
We're gonna call it the help action. It's a stuffed bat.
Aw. Oh, it's a
It's
a bat.
old.
You got hit with a bat today. Ha. People usually laugh more at my jokes. This is bumming me out.
You're telling me.
I guess we should take the bat because that's going to be important later, right?
It does seem like it wouldn't be there. If it wasn't
Maybe we can
important.
lure the kid out with it.
Yeah, let's take that stuffed animal.
Let's do it.
I'll investigate the nightgown.
Ooh, scandalous.
What was a 13?
The nightgown, you can see it has been unmoved for centuries.
And it's the only thing in this closet.
Yes. In the room, there is other stuff. You can
in the closet.
investigate other things. Yeah, would you like to roll history to learn more about the nightgown?
Sure. Yeah, it seems strange that there would only be one thing in this woman's wardrobe. 14.
This nightgown is at least 400 years old.
Whew. It's a little out of season, boys. Wait, I don't think this subdivision's 400 years old, is it?
I'm not sure if this house is 400 years old,
I'm 60 years old.
baby.
I forget you. Humans age like milk.
I laugh with you, even though halflings are like the second fastest to die species.
You do remember seeing some things in the kitchen that would have... you didn't inspect them, so it's hard to tell.
Do we need to say we want to inspect for every room? Our job is to just clear everything from this, every living being from this house.
I made you a dungeon. You're allowed to look around in it.
You could see the gears turning in your head.
I'm just like, I don't want to. I don't give a shit. It's destroyed.
What did I fucking say? I was like, man, this will go well as long as everyone's willing to interact with the world.
We need to find this kid. Like, I got a bedtime.
Oh, that's true. The sleep deprivation's going to be killer from this.
Yeah, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning now.
Oh, good God.
Oh no, we're an hour away from the haunting hour.
I haven't been up this late since my 60s. Jesus.
You hear a clatter coming from somewhere. You can't quite tell where. It sounds like it came from near where the crib is.
Oh, hell
I'm
no.
still looking in it.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're all standing right next to it, right?
Yeah.
How much more do we need
Yeah,
to look
someone...
at it?
So if you move the fucking crib,
I
behind
have an
the
idea. Let's move all the furniture.
crib, or investigate
No,
the
let's
crib.
lift the bed.
Didn't he investigate the crib? Is that exactly
No!
He already did.
Yeah,
He
did
jumped
he?
up and tried to see what was in it.
What the fuck do you want us to do?
I thought for sure he rolled investigation, though.
No!
Was that just a perception?
Okay, so you move the crib. Behind the crib, you see a thin, square line that leads you to believe that there's probably a fucking secret room back here.
Being a DM seems like a pain in the ass.
I want to myself right now.
This is why I never put puzzles in my campaign.
Yeah, I honestly, low-key...
Especially puzzles we're not looking for.
Low-key, I feel like I should just scrap this whole thing and not post it.
No,
This is
no,
so bad.
Oh, we're getting good bits out of it.
Yeah.
We're just really bad at puzzles. Like, when you think you understand how bad we are at puzzles, you're actually not even
Like, what am I
grasping
supposed to do?
a third of how bad we really are at
There's
puzzles.
so many items in here, and there's so much lore.
We don't have an itemized list
All
of
you had to
everything in
do
here.
was
I remember
look.
a dress. I remember a crib. I remember there's a dog under the bed.
It took 30 minutes to get you to enter the kitchen, and then you just went through the door away from the kitchen.
There's no one in the kitchen. That's not our job.
Yeah, I
Your
did
specific task was get living things out of the house.
I did really think our objective was just clear the house.
That's it. Hey, you should look through everything in the house, then get people
I'm sorry,
out.
I was like, there's an ornate gift basket on the island in the kitchen, and none of you thought that was fucking weird?
No.
You said that?
Yes!
There is a wrapped basket sitting on the center island.
No, it didn't stick out to me. I'm sorry.
All of us say we don't remember it. Maybe it's not an us problem.
Maybe I don't read enough horror.
Yeah, I think that's probably the problem.
Well, just so you know, there's a ton of really spooky and important stuff in the kitchen, and you'll
Okay.
never know.
We need to be more proactive about the
Okay,
items
okay.
we investigate. But there's nothing like with the nightgown, it's just old.
Yeah, you get the sense that the nightgown is about 400 years old.
So it's weird that there's just a nightgown, and now it looks like there's something fucky going on behind the crib.
Well, I found a dead puppy, and we kind of just brushed past that.
I wasn't doing it. It was just sitting under the bed, right?
I was like, I don't know how to. I can't pet it, so.
I mean, you could have tried to, like, animal handling, like, get it to come out from under the bed.
My wisdom is not one that, no, that's not going to happen for me.
The puppy, once you reveal the secret door, the puppy scampers out from under the bed and runs straight through that spot on the wall into whatever lays beyond.
Ah! Did you see that?
Why did you have to scream?
Follow it. May not, but...
It was scary. He ran through the wall.
All right, someone move the crib, because I am smaller than the crib.
I kicked the crate over.
That's the other thing, too, is I'm like, I don't know how to treat ghosts because this is a fantasy world. So wouldn't it be like Harry Potter level with the ghosts where it's like, hey, ghost bro.
Hey.
Basically.
Yeah, like it's not a weird occurrence to see ghosts.
It's like, you're a ghost puppy. Cool.
It's
cool.
ghost
What
puppy.
breed?
Yeah.
It ain't that deep. Schnauzer.
Is there...
Definitely a bloodhound. I take it all back.
I guess I'll investigate the seam. Mm-hmm. Is there a keyhole or anything like that?
No, give an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Can I do the same?
Yeah.
17.
Okay.
Fuck!
You get the sense that there is a biological component required to enter this little hiding spot.
Biological?
A biological component.
Stick the bat up to it?
Oh, man.
The bat does not open.
Kayla, you don't need to worry. Anybody watching this who is good at puzzles is just going to get all their entertainment from screaming through the podcast at us. Like, you're so stupid. Yeah,
Twinsel?
I don't know the first fucking thing that means.
Tetsu?
Okay.
Okay, you get that there's some component of life that needs to make contact with the door in order to open it.
So what?
Okay,
what
blood.
Visually
want
about
blood.
the door is making
blood.
me think that
Tetsu, come here.
Like, is there is there any kind of tray or dish? Because for right now, I'm picturing looking at a
pull
blank
out my
wall.
cigar
It
cutter.
is a blank wall. It is.
So how do I get the idea that I need some biological?
Hang on, come here.
You did an Arcana and you sensed magically.
Hey, boy.
Dustin's got
Oh.
what?
Hey, boy.
What?
Hey,
What do you like?
Come here.
What?
Can I see your finger?
Yes.
Come here.
Yes.
Come right up to this wall.
Fine.
I get my cigar cutter.
Okay.
Snip.
Have
blood on the wall.
Yeah.
This seems
opens.
right.
That does sound right.
Tetzel's blood does in fact open up the secret little passage.
I know it. I'm such a good wizard.
Yeah.
You're a wizard.
I could have conjured blood, but I thought this would be a better option.
It unfolds.
Fuck! I just thought.
That might not have worked though, but you don't know. It from all four sides retracts, and you see a skinny little tunnel.
That's something. Do we go in?
I go in.
I guess I'm following because
Tom,
I can't
Tom,
make my own decisions.
Right.
Don't question it, just go, damn it.
Tetsu, are you coming? Tetzel. Fucking shit. Why is this the one that's getting me screwed up?
I think fine.
I thought his name was Tassel.
Oh, do you need a Band-Aid?
Tatzel. No, I am fine. And you
I
see
thought it
he's
was
healed up
Titzel.
okay.
Oh, that's fucking weird. Are you dead? Are you a ghost?
I'm magic. I'm magic like you are magic.
Are you Bruce Willis? Are you dead this whole time?
Yes, I'm Bruce Willis.
Can I get another
You
cigarette?
know, that's an easier name to
I've already
remember.
smoked half the filter on this one.
I mean, I didn't have to give up my
Yeah.
pack, so yeah, fuck it. Take it. Take it.
You guys chain
Need a light?
smoke your way through this tunnel.
My wife would kill me if she could see me. I'm gonna have to take a bath before I go home.
You get the sense that this tunnel is child-sized.
Oh God, I'm not gonna
So
fit.
I am No, we're perfect.
I am not.
You're like 3 foot
I'm
something.
the equivalent of an armoire.
Oh yeah, you're wide. Forgot.
I'll say that the tunnel opens up a little bit wider and allows you to get through.
Oh God.
Oh, it's loose.
Oh, this is like cutting weight back in the day.
You were proud of that one?
No. Half of these, bad. If I laugh at my own joke, you know I'm proud of it.
So you crawl for a little while, and you enter what could only be described as a crypt. There is just tendrils of smoke, some of it from your cigarette, some of it maybe not, drifting through the air. There is no natural light whatsoever. The room is lit entirely by candlelight.
Oh, well, hang on.
Wait, there's candles lit
Yes.
in here?
Yes.
This doesn't make any fucking sense. How would there still be lit
For
candles?
conjuration, I create a torch and I light it.
Oh, the candles are already lit.
Well, I light my torch on the candle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have a torch now.
It'll last for an hour, but We got it. Well, we got it.
Yeah, you have a
Right.
torch.
We got light in here. I don't know why you felt the need to make a torch.
It's
but-
dimly lit, so now it's actually lit. You want a cigarette? You want to get lit?
Yeah,
These
I'll
are
take a
special
cigarette.
We're all just,
We are stoned in this fucking.
Yeah.
that's what brings us
Can
all
you
None of
together.
this has been real.
Can you guys roll me a con save?
Okay. 6.
That's concern.
Wait, what's in your cigarette?
What'd you roll?
3.
And
I never said I
Lloyd?
smoked. Well, yeah, I did. Totally did.
Yeah, you're now high, for sure. You haven't had weed.
I grow my own tobacco.
Normal cigarette.
I grow my own tobacco. It's green tobacco.
I rolled a 9.
You're a little less high.
Oh, wait a second.
This is just how I normally am. If I was sober, I'd be yelling.
Oh, this feels kind of nice.
Your voice totally changes. Turn into a guy from... Started as a guy from Alabama. Now you're a guy from, like, North Dakota.
Yeah.
You're just...
Tetzel is stone cold sober.
Wait, you gave a joint to one of those kids?
What's it gonna do? They're fine.
Somewhere down the street, she's losing her absolute
I
shit.
can hear color.
This kid is like punching her fist through car windows and being like, I see God! And like, yeah, it's great.
God, I would be a good dad.
You see in this room, there's some movement. It looks like it goes up higher than it should. But towards the ceiling, there's some movement. And on the ground, there is one open wooden box. If you, got close and looked at it, you might realize this is a coffin.
Oh.
What? When you say there's movement towards the ceiling, what is moving precisely?
You hear kind of like fluttering.
Okay,
Hey, Tetzel.
like bats.
Yes?
I think, as a part of my vice presidential duties, you should open up that coffin. And, boys, this way. We're going to stay over by this section. If you wanted to just open up that coffin, give us a lowdown on what's inside, come back here for an evaluation afterwards.
Sure. The coffin is already open, but I will close it and open it again. And
well,
he like closes
Sorry,
the coffin
my
and opens
glasses
it
are
again.
off. I seem to have just heard there was a coffin.
Pretty sure I said it was open. If not, he closes it and opens it. It's empty.
Good job, Tetzel.
That sounds like a vampire.
Thank
Vampires, they leave empty coffins.
There's vampires here?
Maybe.
Huh. Well, is there any way to get out of this room?
I had to box a vampire once. He bit half my ear off.
You can crawl back through tunnel.
Is that the only other exit? Is there nothing else?
That's the only other. That's the only other exit you see. Yeah.
What?
I'd like to investigate the coffin, see if there's any markings on it, like scratches, or like if it looks too worn, like the lid comes on and off too many
Of
times.
course. Yeah. Investigate. Look at the coffin.
detaches.
14.
With a 14, you get that this is a pretty small coffin.
How small?
But does it look like overly used for a coffin, or does it look like somebody was just
Yeah.
buried?
No, it's well used. It's a well used coffin. It's well maintained.
WD-40 for sure.
That's it. Nobody maintains coffins except vampires. That's what it is.
But it is definitely
Could be a mummy.
smaller than your average
Mummy's
coffin.
another option.
No, mummies are in sarcophagi. That is very different from
What's
a coffin.
the difference?
Their sarcophagi are made out of stone, and they're pretty, and they are painted, and coffins are made out of wood, and they are box-shaped.
It's where they put dead bodies anyway.
I will say with the 14, you notice something else. There's some fabric lining the edges of it. This is a semi-permanent residence. You see there's a pocket in the side, like a storage spot, and inside are a handful of papers.
I would like to look at the papers.
Are they rolling papers?
No. Yes.
Yes!
There is some rolling papers and also these separate unrelated papers.
Unseen servant. Roll these.
Do you have that?
I do.
Yeah, an unseen servant rolls you a couple
Oh, I'm not
more
going to
joints.
cast it for this shit. I can roll my own.
You see on the papers that you, Floyd, pick up a bunch of drawings of a woman in a dress the same style as the nightgown that you saw upstairs.
Drawings. This is weird. Like, not that it's weird for people to sleep in separate bedrooms or anything, but
Well, you don't get the vibe that these pictures are romantic,
What?
more so that they're nostalgic.
I think that's a bedroom. This is more of a dead room. No? Okay.
For those
put
of
my
you
hand
listening,
down for the
Dustin
high
raised
five.
his hand,
Symbolizing that I would like a high five.
and none were granted by no one, including Tetzel.
God,
You know
if these
what?
kids were here, I'd get smacks for days.
Yeah.
I would get so much skin.
One of the bats that's up in the belfry flies down, taps her hand, and flies
Fuck,
back
yeah,
up.
that guy's cool.
I made such a terrible character for this.
I'm just thinking the same.
They're like, I might as well throw away my whole sheet and just keep rolling investigation with
Yeah.
+0.
I was thinking the same thing. I can't do anything.
Hey, little bat.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, he speaks common.
There's a couple of bats
You-
up there. It's not.
You know, if anybody who sleeps here sometimes, informational.
Yeah, the bat nods at you a little bit.
Are they here at the moment?
The bat gives you a thumbs up.
So that's an affirmative. That's a yes.
I'd like to roll insight to remember.
Are you the thing that sleeps
that
in here?
vampires quite literally turn into a swarm of bats.
The bat gives a big exaggerated shrug motion.
Oh, don't be
Damn it.
coy.
That was a 3 for insight.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Maybe.
I mean, since we're all friends here, I pull out a cigarette. I cast friends.
On the fuck? Okay, I think that shit has a
Alright.
humanoid on it.
All
Yeah.
I'm sure I think it does.
I'm gonna
I'll stop you right there.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that one.
Creature of your choice that is not hostile.
No way.
Is there a range on it? Anything? Are you just casting friends on this bat?
The thing about Friends is whatever you cast with Friends when Friends is over is hostile because you just fucking charm them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's after a minute.
1
Yeah.
minute of
So-
being cool.
I thought it was an hour. It's a
They
minute.
hate your guts.
Yeah. Do you want to cast friends on this
No,
bat?
now that I reread it, probably not. It's probably not a good use of my time.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make a reoccurring theme that I pull out cigarettes and cast friends.
Is the crypt uphill or downhill from the bedroom? Still on the second floor?
Yeah, it's still on the second floor.
And this is a dead end.
Yes. You get the sense that you've seen all there is to see in this room.
Okay.
That it may be important, but isn't necessarily important now, other than giving you some information about what may live in this house.
And where might I find that? Just in the room?
I mean, you already did. You know there's a vampire here.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Go. I thought you said there was something else that we didn't find.
No, you found the thing.
Go.
Okay, what are the candles sitting on?
The candles are hanging to the wall, a la
Oh,
medieval
man.
dungeon. Are you looking for something specific?
Yeah, anything made out of wood besides the coffin.
You think back to the box of number 2 pencils that was left in the lost and found that none of you grabbed.
Okay, but this whole house surely has wood objects in it.
Unconjure my torch and I give you a piece of wood.
Sure, that works.
Wait, what is your torch made out of?
I take away the piece of wood, I give you back the lit torch.
I was gonna say. Okay.
That works. Also, the bed frame in the room is made of wood if you want to break off a piece of that.
I have woodcarver's supplies as part of
you?
my character
Hell
sheet.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna begin whittling the bottom of this torch into
Pull out
a
a
stake.
bandsaw.
Amazing.
Unlicensed vampiring is a stakeable offense in this neighborhood.
Ah, I got it.
It might not be vampire, it might just be person who sleeps in coffins.
I am utterly convinced it's a vampire.
Those bats could be unrelated.
Hey, you could be the vampire for all we know, okay? That accent isn't very forgiving on you.
That is very true. You sound very much like a vampire would
It sounds
sound.
like an attempted Transylvanian, but it's coming out Russian, my
He goes,
friend. See, and only vampires
You're
say,
not helping
nah.
your case, mister.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm just saying, hold candle of
Hang on,
doubt.
can you get in the coffin?
You better
Actually,
not
Can we
have
size
a-
this up?
Yeah, he cannot fit in the coffin.
I'm still convinced.
You better not have a really hot daughter.
What? Hang on, where did that come from?
Don't worry about it. Kayla got it.
I don't know if I did.
I got it. I do.
I think it was just humorous.
Why do you think adults watch those movies?
Jesus Christ. Were you saying Winona Ryder? Hang on, wait. What are we talking about?
Bram Stoker. I mean, yeah, she's hot in that movie. But that's not what I'm talking about.
He's talking about.
We are woefully off track.
It's okay, I'll allow it.
So we're going back through the
God damn it!
sphincter?
I just go back up the stairs.
We are too old to be going up these stairs.
You go back through the sphincter.
You said I'm gonna put these 80-year-olds in a fucking dungeon, but you gave us a fucking Russian with a clipboard.
Show us your teeth. All of them.
He shows you his teeth.
Yeah, show us your tits. I mean, teeth. Fuck!
That's what I thought you said.
Show us your teeth.
Shows your teeth. Tetzel unbuttons his shirt.
No.
So we're all friends here. I like
Yeah.
I'm bringing this character back. I like him very much.
hate him.
We're gonna go to the universe that this takes place in Magic Isn't Real.
That's what all
And
the
he's
one
gonna be
shots are.
You guys are 16 or under. Do you want drugs?
Got a cigarette? We're all friends.
Fuck yeah. Okay, back to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Where it should have started.
Yeah. And I'll say you go back to the bedroom. You recognize the nightgown as one of the ones in the pictures. It's clear that whoever was in this room and wore this nightgown is the person depicted in the photos below.
Thank God they left it out for us to see.
So we either got a tragic romance going on or the creepiest house stalker of all time. One of the two.
We still need to find this fucking kid.
Oh, right. That's the whole reason we came up here.
No, actually, we came up here to interact with the environment. I'm sorry.
Does anybody want to go to the kitchen for some reason?
I couldn't resist.
I have a strong hankering for cucumber.
That's where we're going to end our fucking
joining us for Dark Magic, a Magic Isn't Real special. Part 2 will be up on our Patreon in the near future. Credit where credit is due. Dustin Parsons is Kannesh Hallisway, Christian Contreras plays Tom Blue, Jonah Pfeiffer plays Lloyd, Bayfeather, and Kayla Temshiv is your semi-benevolent dungeon master. This episode is edited by Dustin Parsons and Kayla Temshiv, with intro music by Jake Cadet. Cover art is by Juniper Whitney, Eddie is our community manager, and social media is managed by Anna Rose Pfeiffer and Kayla Temshiv. If you listen this far, thank you, and we love you, and we lied about the magic. It's totally real.